These two colors contain the two key contents I'll talk about for the next 5 minutes. As you guys have expected, referring to the title, bee, especially honeybee, is the first one. The other is the warning sign, which also consists of yellow and black. Merging the two into one, it becomes a phrase, warning from bees. Here is a famous quote by Albert Einstein. If the bee disappeared off the surface of the globe, then men would only have 4 years of life left. Well, there is a controversy over whether Einstein really said it or not, but anyways, it shows how significantly honeybees affect our lives. According to FAO, 71% of the top 100 agricultural products pollinate through honeybees. Therefore, a decrease in bees means a decrease in fruit and grain harvests, which leads to extinction of herbivores. And when herbivores disappear, there will be no more meat and milk, which means no more carnivorous and omnivorous animals, including us humans. However, unfortunately, these beneficial honeybees are disappearing for unclear reasons. This phenomenon is called CCD, which stands for colony collapse disorder. And since 2006, when it first appeared in the USA, CCD has been a great issue. The whole world is keep making an effort to find out why this is happening, but it's still uncertain. Scientists say that climate change, infectious diseases, and pesticides are considered more likely. Based on these background infos, I've prepared a contest called HIMCM, High School Mathematical Contest in Modeling. For a week, my 3 teammates and I gathered every single day after school and put our heads together to solve problems related to CCD. First, we came up with a model that predicts how many honeybees are in a single colony over time. Second, we found the factors that have the greatest impact on the colony size by checking the dependence of each factor by changing the view little by little. Third, we found out the number of hives needed to support pollination in 81,000 square meters filled with crops that benefit from pollination. My teammates and I were not familiar with bees, and to make matters worse, we couldn't find any critical information about queen bees by surfing the internet or looking papers on the web. Therefore, I started to search for experts who handle bees. The president of Korea Beekeeping Institution, the famous YouTuber whose content is all about bees, assistant professor and professors who work in the Department of Agricultural Biotechnology, which is in College of Agricultural and Life Sciences, SNU, and even honeybee bloggers. Not all of them replied to me, but by the replies some of them gave me, I could find the exact data which I was looking for. Based on the data I've collected, we began to solve the problems. For the first one, we redefined it first. Assuming that the number of hives are proportional to the population of the colony over time, problem 1 could turn into a new problem, which is solving the number of hives over time. Our qualitative analysis told that since a constant ratio of the whole population become queen bees, the number of adult queens and honeybees in a hive will be proportional. Fortunately, the conclusion of quantitative analysis solved using recurrence relation was same with the qualitative one. After deriving expressions that show the relation between the number of baby queens and adult queens, we needed the exact data of the following: the survival rate of the queen bee from birth to adulthood, the survival rate until queen bee succeeds in swarming, and the number of baby queens that the adult queens give birth to. By using the data I've got replied by the experts, we could complete our model. Our second problem resulted in the graph shown above. The vertical axis over there shows the number of worker bees, and the horizontal axis stands for variable adjustment ratio. Since this is the result of sensitivity analysis, if the variable adjustment ratio is 0.95, it means that we change the specific variable value by multiplying 0.95 and track the change in the number of worker bees. As you can see in the graph, the ratio of fertilized eggs among the total eggs showed the steepest slope, so we could conclude that the number of fertilized eggs out of the total eggs affected the colony size the most. Lastly, we assume that the total work of the bees consists of works for pollinating and moving to simplify it. By using probability density function, we ended up with the fact that 15 hives are needed to support pollination in 81,000 square meters. Bees really are quite interesting. We have quite a lot in common with bees. Some of you would be familiar with the fact that the ratio of hard-working bees, lazy working bees, and those who never work all has a constant ratio of 1 to 2 to 1. And in fact, the same applies to human. Bees also stay so close to us. Some of you might have had honey some kind of way this morning for your breakfast too. Well, since these bees are suddenly disappearing, giving us a signal, shouldn't we take it seriously and work hard to make a solution? Thank you.